we learned that we have to use a computer language to communicate with the computer. We look at one example, Python. Python is a high-level language. There are other examples of high-level languages like Java, C++, PHP, Ruby, and so on. The code written in these high-level languages are called source code. This is easier to read and understand, write by a human. But CPU, the central processing unit, does not understand these high-level languages. CPU understands a language that we call machine language. It's built of zeros and ones. Its syntax is complicated. It only consists of zeros and ones, so it is harder to understand, read and write by a human programmer. Therefore, only very few programmers use machine language. Instead, we write our code in a high-level source code in a high-level language and build various translators to convert this high-level language into machine language. Machine language is tied to a computer hardware, so it is not portable across different types of hardware. But programs written in high-level languages can be moved between different computers. We just have to use a different interpreter or recompile it in the new machine. The programming languages translators fall into two types, interpreters and compilers. Compile is a special program that takes a high-level source code written in a high-level language supported by that compiler and convert into a machine code. So a C compiler will take a program source code written in C and it will convert into a machine language code only consists of ones and zeros. Compiler need all program to work. When we give the whole program to a computer, it read and analyze the whole program and it convert all program into a machine program written in machine code and save it in a file. So this program saved in machine code is called a exe file in Windows. If you open a exe file using a text editor, you can see ones and zeros, just a combination of ones and zeros. Interpreter take lines of code as written by the programmer and can execute them. Python is an interpreted language. For example, when we use Python in interactive unit, soon as we give it one line, it will execute that line and will get ready for the next line. So Python directly takes the source codes and execute it by interpreting it. So interpreter takes the source code, interpret it and then executes. Compilers take the source code and create a executable file in binary machine language that can be executed later. Compiler takes the whole program, but interpreter can interpret the program line by line. so compiler take the whole program and convert the whole program into a machine language program. Compilers are faster, it consumes less time, it's more efficient. Compilers are large in size. Interpreters as they translate the source code program line by line. It's slower, it consumes more time than compiler, less efficient, but interpreters are smaller than compilers. Main advantage of interpreted languages is they are platform independent and more flexible. Interpreted languages have a slow execution speed compared to compiled languages.